Looks like we lost Insidious right out the gate. Give me 1 second. You there?
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
All right. Before we get into discussing the pro wrestling news, spoilers, and everything, I do want to say that if you are currently or at some point thinking of suicide, please reach out to someone. I'm not sure if any of you have heard the news that Jason David Frank, who played the Green and then the White Ranger in the original Power Rangers, has passed away. And if you were a fan of the original Power Rangers like I was, you know who he is, and your childhood has been rocked to its very core. Multiple people online have celebrities that were on the show with him or knew him, and even us fans are making a video or something. And I have been thinking the last several hours, what could I do? And this is what I'm doing. So please, if you have the thoughts of ending it, or even if the thought pops into your head, please reach out to somebody. Heck, you can reach me on Instagram or anywhere Chief Streaming if you need someone to talk to, if you have no one. And you can also reach out to Insidious as well.
Same way with me on Facebook. I got a Facebook page, Insidious Streaming. Go on there. It's even got my personal. If you ever have any thoughts or anything like that, text me, message me. I may not answer right away due to being at work, but I will do my best to answer immediately.
If we can help you get out of that funk, we're going to. And for those of you that are joining in, thank you for joining in. I'm not sure if you heard the news, but the Green and then the White Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, committed suicide. So I strongly encourage, if you ever think about it, please reach out to someone, either me or Insidious. We have multiple ways you can contact us. I know we're 3.5 minutes in talking about this, but this is a first time ever podcast that we are live on the Facebook page for Insidious Streaming, the co-branded Facebook page for Chief Streaming and Highway 34. We're live on Insidious and Ghost Talking Football YouTube channel. We're live on Chief Highway 34's YouTube channel, and we are live on 4 different Twitch channels right now via StreamYard. So if you're joining in on any of those, thank you. We appreciate you for being here. I've been told by multiple people who do podcastings via StreamYard that I should put a warning at the beginning when we do our intro. That is why that is there. Now, with that said, let's get right into things. Let me clear all of these notifications that I am being blown up on, because I am a moderator on every channel, it seems like, that we're podcasting on, so I had to clear all those notifications. Now, with that said, let's get into it. AEW's Full Gear was last night, and it did not disappoint. The main event caught me off guard, but we'll get to that here in a few. So, AEW's Full Gear pay-per-view emanated from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey on Saturday, so yesterday. On the 0-hour portion of their kickoff show, it saw the AEW All-Atlantic Champion, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, along with Best Friends, and an evil version of Danhausen versus defeat of the Factory when Danhausen got the win. And that ain't the normal Danhausen. I've seen Danhausen compete at multiple different events where he's fun, caring. This Danhausen is the Danhausen of evil. Had makeup that looked like fake blood. It was awesome. And the announcers, Excalibur, Taz, and Tony Schiavone, they were on point. Yet this Danhausen, they have not seen in AEW. Renee Paquette backstage interview with Tanahashi. I know I probably said that name wrong. I pronounced his first name wrong. Anyway, he's now all elite, which is awesome. Then you saw a world title eliminator semifinal match. I have a picture of him on Instagram and my personal Facebook. The Machine Brian Cage defeated Absolute Ricky Starks, but Ricky Starks, oh my God. Insidious, I don't know if you watched Full Gear or not, but you look at Absolute Ricky Starks and you would not think that he would put up a fight to the Machine Brian Cage. And boy, did he ever. And like Tony Schiavone said, both of those men are members of the original Team Taz. Oh, I'm sorry. My eyes must have been playing fools on me. Cage went for an elbow drop. Starks dogged it. Starks smashed Cage with the Destroyer, and then Page Cage. He was able to lift Brian Cage up for the Rochambeau and covered Cage. So Absolute Rick Starks actually defeated the Machine Brian Cage. So I got that backwards. Sorry, it's live. Um, the 0 hour main event saw Eddie Kingston, who had Ortiz, versus Jun Kimura. I don't know how to pronounce his name. That match was one heck of a match, which Eddie Kingston ended up winning that match. And the show started off with a steel cage match. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, who's the son of Luke Perry, versus Luchasaurus with Christian Cage at ringside. That match, it's not like a WWE match, cage match by all. You can't win by escape. So you can escape the ring, grab a weapon, and there's nothing that anybody can do. Um, Luchasaurus tapped out to the snare trap of Jungle Boy. Now I'm shocked that this next match even took place. We've talked about it before. The all-out incident with the Elite and Punk and everything must be boiling over because the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks were back to action. Don Callis, Brandon Cutler, and Michael Nakazawa were all there, so it seems like the Elite's been reinstated. The Death Triangle defeated the Elite. The referee was distracted. Ray Phoenix has been refusing to use the hammer that Pac tosses in the ring, but he ended up using an Omega when the referee was distracted. When Omega went for the one-winged angel, he then rolled up Omega for the pin. The TBS champion continues her winning ways. Jade Cargill defeated the Native Beef's Nyla Rose. A fun fact, Nyla made her entrance in a lowrider like Eddie Guerrero did back in the day. This next match didn't go the way I wanted it to. The Ocho, Chris Jericho, defending the Ring of Honor World title against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, versus the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, and Claudio Gastinoli. Did you see that match at all?
Highlights. Didn't get to watch the whole thing, but in highlights.
Highlights. I was hoping no disrespect to Jericho, Bryan, or Claudio, but I wanted Guevara to win that match. So Jericho and Guevara could battle over the Ring of Honor title, but it didn't happen. Jericho pinned Claudio. He had to jump over Sammy Guevara, who was being swung in the swing, to hit the Judas effect. And then he had a second Judas effect. This match, oh my god. How this match in its entirety kept me on the edge of my couch. Saraya, formerly known as Paige in WWE, versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. That match could have been match of the night. I can't say was, because there's another match that I think deserves that title. Saraya,
I'll give it that title.
After a 5-year absence from competing, defeated Dr. Britt Baker, a former AEW Women's World Champion. With Saraya's brother at ringside. The second they showed her brother, I knew Saraya was going to win, which I was hoping she would anyway. TNT title. For some reason, I don't know why Tony Khan didn't have the ROH World Television Championship on the line in this match. But it's for the TNT title. Wardlow versus ROH World TV Champion Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs in a three-way dance. This match went the way I figured it would. Joe's on the outside. The Powerbomb Symphony of Wardlow on Powerhouse, only for Joe to slide in, throw Wardlow off of Hobbs and lock in the Coquina Clutch, which put Powerhouse to sleep. Joe's the new TNT champion. So now Samoa Joe is the co-holder of the TNT title and the Ring of Honor World Television title.
I saw that one coming. Joe.
This match, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I'm going to get a lot of hate. I have a contact issue. That's why I keep rubbing my eyes. I saw no reason for this match. There is no reason why Jeff Jarrett should have went to AEW. None. I understand that him and Sting were enemies back in the day. I don't know. I just think I don't know. Sting and Darby Allin defeated Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett with Sanjay Dutt and Satnam Singh at ringside. I will say the combination of the Scorpion Death Drop on Satnam with Darby Allin hitting the coffin drop on Satnam while locked in the Scorpion Death Drop, that would be a hell of a tag team move on no matter who you are.
Yeah.
This next match, I think, it should be the match of the night because it went all out. No pun intended. Toni Storm defending the interim AEW Women's World Championship versus Jamie Hayter. When they announced this match, we didn't have a podcast for it, but I had 3 things I wanted to say. Number 1, Jamie Hayter needs a championship to solidify her career. 2, if they have Jamie Hayter beat Tony for the title, Britt's going to stab Jamie in the back at some point because it's all about the DMD. And 3, if Jamie wins it, they're probably going to have the AEW Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa return to beat her ass. But only one of them happened. The match went all over. There was times I was on the couch like I am right now, thinking that Storm retained. Rebel snuck down to the ring. She hit Storm with the title. The referee didn't see it. Hayter hit a sliding lariat on Storm for a 2 count. Referee Paul Turner then saw Rebel, ejected her from ringside because he wanted to keep it 1-on-1. Storm tried for a hip attack. Hayter moved. Storm stumbled out of the ring. The referee's distracted on Hayter. A unknown person in a hoodie runs over, blindsides Storm by hitting her in the head with the title. Off goes the hoodie. It's Britt Baker. Who would have thunk it? Everybody. Tony kicked out. Tony spiked Hayter with the Storm Zero. It's over. No. Hayter kicks out. It's over. No. Hayter kicks out. Storm knocked Baker off the apron. When Storm turned around, Hayter was there to hit Storm with the Hayter breaker for a near fall. Baker removed the top turnbuckle bag. Hayter whipped Storm into the exposed turnbuckle. Hit her with the ripcord lariat and pinned Tony Storm. New AEW Women's Interim World Champion Jamie Hayter. I screamed when that happened. I'm surprised I didn't wake anybody that was here up. I was happy that Jamie won. But when Britt and Rebel got in the ring, I kept yelling, "Watch out, they're going to double cross you." And to my wonderful surprise, they didn't. They head up the ramp. I'm like, okay, come on, Thunder Rosa. Come out, confront the new interim women's champ. Nothing. So that'll probably all happen here soon. This next match kind of ended the way I figured it would. The AEW World Tag Team Championship match, the acclaimed Matt Caster and Anthony Bowens defending against Swerve and Our Glories, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. Swerve tried getting Keith Lee to use a pair of pliers. Keith Lee threw him. The slap heard around the world. Lee patted Swerve on his shoulder and exited the ring. It became a 2-on-1 handicap match. Swerve couldn't kick out of it, and Bowens pinned him for the 3. The acclaimed scissoring all day long win. Main event. Now this match. Oh my God. Did you see this match or highlights from this match?
No.
Insidious. But you saw my message in the group on Facebook, right?
That I can say. No.
Okay. Jon Moxley with William Regal versus MJF. Regal sits up by the commentator's booth normally, and he did for most of this match. Towards the end of this match, Regal walked down to the ringside. The referee's indisposed. He tells Moxley to wake up the referee so he can win. As Moxley's waking up the referee, William Regal, in true Regal fashion, slides a pair of brass knucks into the ring to MJF. Mox turns around, boom, knucks to the side of the head. He sticks the knucks into his pocket, pins Moxley. 1, 2, 3. New AEW World Champion MJF. Like Tony
Well, he wasn't
Schiavone
going to
said,
get him straight
William
up.
Regal just sold
Really,
his soul to the devil. But there's a couple different ways you can look at him handing the Nux to MJF. Moxley come out, call out Regal. Regal walks out and says, listen, John, you're going to get your belt back, but I had to prove something. That MJF can't win the big one without cheating, and it happened. I am not aligned with MJF. I just wanted to prove that he can't win the title without cheating. Or Regal starts laughing in his face. Here comes the Blackpool Combat Club, and they all beat the crap out of Moxley. MJF is now in Blackpool Combat Club. They kick out Moxley. A lot of different things could happen, but I honestly see Regal leaving the Blackpool Combat Club and being with MJF. Now, you said you were popping some stuff up on your computer there, so go ahead.
Oh, this is just stuff to do with WWE.
You're good. I'm done with Full Gear.
This is rumor backstage of WWE, and they're thinking a Survivor Series match between their stable and a new one that just formed. Well, forming.
If you're talking about the Bloodline versus the Brutes,
stable if they're planning on it.
Hey, if you're talking about the Bloodline versus the Brutes, that match got made official on SmackDown.
This was Bray Wyatt's.
Oh?
What they had written. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That there is a rumor going around that Triple H is talking about having an elimination match or championship defense. And the two teams he wants is the Bloodline and Bray Wyatt. Fuck, it'd be funny if all 5 titles and all they'd have to do is
Wait.
Pin Jay
I
or
might have
Jimmy,
some
you got all 4 titles.
I might have some breaking news here. Once my tablet loads. Okay, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's a rumor going around that AEW Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa could be stripped of the AEW Women's World Championship come Wednesday.
Why?
I don't know.
Stripping than actual defending over there. They keep doing that shit. They're gonna start losing people.
Yeah, because they keep having these interim championships.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Exactly, because they don't like. Oh, that sounded good. No. Let's just write that off. Strip her. Put it on the person that we actually wanted. Just pretty much giving it back.
Kenny Omega will be returning to New Japan Wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom 17 to fight for the New Japan US title. Oh.
Remember that.
So, a while back, I think it was last week, New Japan crowned the first ever New Japan Pro Wrestling
Who's he
X
facing?
Stardom Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Or, excuse me, they crowned the first ever
That's right.
IWGP Women's World Champion. Former WWE superstar Kairi Sane is the first ever IWGP Women's World Champion.
So, just read here that we have a WWE superstar coming out of retirement for one more match. December 11th in West Virginia, James Gibson. I don't know, Chief, if you know who that is, but you'll know him from the tag team of J&J Security and his ring name, Jamie Noble.
Yeah, he's going to be part of a holiday tour.
And bear in mind, he hasn't been in wrestling since 2015 when he was forced out of the ring. So he said it's been 11 years and this is match. That's kind of cool.
Well, I think this is the moment where I said I was going to do something, so I'm going to do it real quick. And since I'm live on 8 different accounts right now, maybe maybe someone will clip it and send it to him. Hey, Tony, you, Mr. Khan, we're wanting AEW. We're wanting AEW in Iowa. What's your problem with Iowa? Come on. What? I told you I was going to say it.
Stone Cold.
What?
No, I was talking about Stone Cold. That shit was funny.
What?
Stone Cold Steve Austin has responded to rumors that he's returning to the in-ring return in a video from his gym on Saturday. Austin noted that people have been asking him if workout videos he's posting are because he's training for an event. Austin said people can speculate what they want, but the reason he's not because he's tired of looking like shit. He's That's funny. I don't care who you are.
So I guess The Rock confirmed that his dream opponent that he never got to face was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Macho Man.
There was an article that I was going to read, but now I'm trying to find it.
Karrion Kross, Team Brutes. You think?
Okay, I'm going to read this article, and this is the last thing I have to think about that I have to say.
I have a question about that Kyrie, considering she just, what the hell? I'm confused. Does that mean Triple H doesn't care like Vince did?
What?
And he's actually working the promotions? Because didn't Kyrie just come back?
No, she hasn't returned to WWE. That was the one that was teaming with Asuka as the Kabuki Warriors that wanted release so she can go back home to Japan, just because she was tired of not being able to see her husband.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. I seen R-Truth has another rap video out.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. Dude's how old? He can still spit bars?
You think that's bad? This past Wednesday at Dynamite, the Acclaim put out a new rap video, and it had Captain Insano.
Captain. That's good fun.
Gotta leave it to Paul White to put some fun on it.
It's what makes wrestling entertaining.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you that are tuning in while this live or listen to this on Spotify, Insidious is going to be coming out with a new series. You may have saw the logo on this video. If not, I will put it out on Instagram and Facebook later, and he will probably too. Highway 34's connections, conspiracy theories is going to be coming to the channels, where Insidious will put his thoughts on some conspiracy theories. I think the ghost might join him a couple times. I might even pop in every now and then. I know the ghost is wanting to do some old school video gaming. I don't know when that's gonna be, or how he's gonna do it. Some retro games.
Right.
Both Insidious and I do have new merch websites that you can get those links off of the Facebook pages, or you can go to Linktree Chief Streaming, and then Linktree Insidious Streaming. Anything else you could think about that we need to discuss wrestling wise?
I'm working on that right now, actually. Might actually have music.
And I know this is the Pro Wrestling Podcast, but if there's anybody listening or watching and you have something you want us to rant about, just let one of us know. What? You have the I'm done look. What happened?
I love the idea. That I read, but it will only work one way and one way only.
What?
And that's Cena goes heel.
What?
Logan Paul issued Cena at WrestleMania 39.
Oh God.
And
Cena
I
would have to
guess
go heel. To
Triple
make that
H
match a good match, he'd have to go heel.
has talked to Cena, and Cena has to be 100% heel to pull that off.
Yeah.
If he's gonna ride Logan Paul and take a bump, he's gonna have to go heel.
Yeah.
But warning for Logan Paul, that's not Roman. He don't want to trade punches with John.
Logan Paul, run, bitch,
John only
run.
needs that one lucky one too.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Cena, in
Listen
order
to me.
pull that off.
You want to make an impression on the WWE universe? Challenge Cena to an I Quit match and win. A match that John Cena is
Good luck.
unbeaten in. Good luck.
Kiss my ass.
Hmm.
That's what he'd say too. You want
There'll
to
be
say
a
the
new
word? My ass.
there'll be a new rap video out. Instead of JBL repeating it, it'll be Logan Paul's "I quit, I quit, I quit" soundtrack too. Anything else you could
But
think of?
I do like Logan Paul. He is
Yeah.
just a Logan Paul thing because I mean I think I do like Logan. He's got a credible in-ring performer for someone that's new. He's kind of picked up a hell of a lot faster than Ronda Rousey. And he's picked up a hell of a lot faster than some of the newcomers coming in.
Yeah.
Huh. But I just think that him going after Roman like he did was kind of ballsy. And now going after Cena kind of ballsy. I get it.
No.
You're trying to make a name for yourself, but you're going at it the wrong way. Yeah,
No. What
you're
Logan
taking up
should have
top
did.
names. What's next? You want
What Logan should have did was challenge Theory to a Money in the Bank contract match, beat Theory for the briefcase, and then show up whenever Roman doesn't expect it and cash in. And then get his ass handed to him.
Well, that's fun. Well, no, because once you're champion, you can crown the stipulation. Keep your boys out or you're disqualified.
Yeah.
See, that's about Roman. He's put stipulations in that to make sure he was well covered at all times. Like no disqualification matches, I quit matches. He's made sure he's 100% covered every time. Last man standing. He's made sure his guys can come out at every freaking time. Because he knows he can't win without the Usos.
Well,
He
his
can't
match against
win.
McIntyre, he could have been disqualified. Which I'm
Yeah.
surprised the ref
They
didn't
wouldn't let
DQ
that
him.
happen, would they?
But that's
Still
all I
waiting to
can
see
think
what
of tonight.
happens when Randy returns. Actually, I want to look that up real quick.
I
If
do
there
know
is
that
any
his
news
son.
on Randy Orton.
I did read that his son is currently training.
Orton?
Yeah. I actually watched a video. I can't remember where at. That he actually did the scoop slam almost as good as Orton or Randy. I don't think there's a return timetable for him.
Well, no, as of right now, he still has no injury.
So I know there is rumor that he may have to have surgery.
No, he has his. He says here, as of November 14 in Birmingham, there has not been any confirmation Orton has had a procedure for his back or neck, even though they show this on Kim Orton's Instagram of him in a hospital bed.
You need to read the caption, bruh. I saw that. That's an old pic.
There's no caption.
There was on the original post on Instagram.
Yep, that's a,
I think 2015.
doesn't. No, I do see it now though, because she tells him happy anniversary,
Yep.
and she goes, "By the way, if you all know when this pic was taken," with a laughing face. So yeah, I'm gonna. But so far, no.
It's even questionable if he'll ever return this year.
So I don't have anything. If he does, it'll be surprising, but I look at it to be at the Rumble.
Yep. Well, maybe he'll get a bigger pop than the one that he
That's where
got at
most
the
of them come in. It'd
Rumble
be
this
the same.
past year.
And in honest opinion, if they were going to do that with Cena and Logan, it would be, I would say, it would be at the Rumble right as Logan comes out. If Cena was to turn heel, it'd be attacking him right at the ramp.
No, perfect way to turn him heel.
That would
Cena's
set
in
up
the
for
Rumble already, trying to win. Logan sneaks into the crowd, throws Cena over the top rope.
Yeah, that's Logan turn heel. I was talking about Cena.
Oh, yeah.
If they were going to have Cena turn heel, at the apron on his way out.
Yeah. Or attack Logan
But that's
before
the
he
only
hits
way
the
I
rope
see that
against the ring.
working. It means Vince is no longer in charge. My point. That's what I said, at the ramp. Or wait for Cena to be underneath the ring and wait for him to get a running start and Cena spear him right to the freaking ground and start hitting him.
Or do a backstage
Where'd
segment
he
where
come
Logan
from?
Paul's found. Heck, they could do a backstage segment where Logan Paul's found unconscious, and then Cena walks out and takes his place.
What a smirk.
Mm-hmm.
Cena wanted a heel return. Vince is no longer in the perfect timing.
Right. You getting on COD?
Yep.
One or two?
I don't know if I'll stream, but because we're now. One.
One or two?
I'm not a fan of the second one. One.
Really? Get on two.
No. I hate
We'll
to.
discuss. We'll
I don't
discuss
like the
this
way
off
they set it
stream.
up. You know,
Peace, everybody.
they did it away with hardcore.
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.